Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition. And today we are getting a message from our ancestors. And specifically, I would like to ask, what should we focus on? And as I was shuffling, I ended up with the power card underneath the deck. And the first thing that came to my mind was, where do we give our power to? To be mindful, because our mind is powerful. And what do we feed our mind? Where do we give our power away? Where do we maybe stumble over our own words? Where are we blocking ourselves? Or where have we not harnessed yet our true potential and power? Because there is so much inside of you. I'm hearing infinite possibilities. You have not uncovered all your biggest potentials yet. And I think it is time to harness that power now. And I'm even feeling somewhat of a power surge shooting from my hands up to my forearms. For some of you, you're literally being called to create with your hands. Others of you might be healers. Some are working with Reiki, or you're using your hands to create herbal trinkets. Why? Well, trinkets, okay. Herbal potions. It's quite interesting because this card in itself is quite dark, and yet it is light because of the two lightnings striking at the same time. Yeah. Some of you might have actually felt a little bit bogged down. Yeah, I think that's the right way to describe it. As if, the kind of atmosphere before the storm hits, the thunderstorm, and it gets very humid and the air feels heavy. That's the kind of feeling. And then the skies open, the skies are opening, and all of a sudden there's release. Maybe not immediate, but there is release. Okay. There might be power in your community. Okay, let's see. I do feel guided to take this card out for now. Let's see. What do we need to focus on as of right now? What else do we need to focus on? Okay, that's a clear. The flow. The power of going with the flow, trusting. Yeah, I see the light underneath the deck. And what's this? Community once again. Okay, that was odd. Two cards fell. Courage and fulfillment. And this is quite interesting because here you see like the double full moon energy here. And this has a very calm and serene atmosphere, while power and courage are quite stormy. Your ancestors actually are telling you to have the courage to use your powers, to use your gifts, to trust in your inner guidance, to break the patterns, to break free, not to be afraid to shine, not to be afraid to walk on the path that no one has walked on before you. You are a trailblazer. And you've got everything inside of you. You're ripe as a peach. And you're in the flow of things. You are. Abundance is awaiting. This is so beautiful, actually. Due to your purity. Due to you seeing the world through different eyes. Being able to view life through different lenses. You're not just limited to your own perspective. You are able to view the world through different perspectives. This is what makes you bloom. This is what makes you stand out. Yeah. Trust. That's what I'm getting with the security card, to be fair. This has always been within you. But you see how this is a winter landscape? This deep knowledge might have laid dormant within you. But it is time that it's breaking through. It's time to embrace it fully. Because you're in your time of abundance. You are ready for this fulfillment to flow into your life. FF, fast forward. PC, okay. PC, peace. Because if you use the first initials, PC, and you only use vowels, then you get peace. Wow. I'm going to put these over here. Okay. I've noticed lately that I'm being very slow in talking. And I'm normally someone who talks quite fast. But for some reason, I'm not anymore. So you might as well want to speed it up a little. Or you just enjoy it. 3 of Cups. Celebration energy. Now I'm hearing celebrate. Come on. Yeah, it's time. It's time to celebrate. Could you give me some more clarification? Yeah, clarification. Queen of Swords for power. Setting down the sword of truth. Standing in your authenticity. Laying down firm boundaries. Speaking up. Being just. And literally standing in your power. 3 of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Yeah. And here I have to think about the community card that we saw twice. 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This is very much talking about like collaborating with your soul tribe, with the people you intuitively feel guided to connect to. Maybe people who have different spiritual gifts, because maybe they trigger you, positively trigger you into expanding your own gifts. I have to say that I developed my gifts more and more the more I got in touch with other people that were using their gifts. And their gifts might be completely different to mine, but because they were actively using their gifts, and even if they were still developing them, it really had some very positive influence on how I developed my gifts, how much I opened up to mine. So maybe it is also by sending in your truth, you are going to connect with the people you feel, with who you flow. Okay? Yeah, I did see the Eight of Swords to also take yourself out of this blindfolded energy where you try to maybe put yourself in a place where you just didn't belong, that kept you restricted. And this Queen of Swords is really wielding that sword and is really cutting through all kinds of illusions. Yeah. How about courage? What about courage? The Moon. That's beautiful. That's like the Queen of Cups energy, isn't it? And the Moon is about intuition. It's about the feminine energy. It's about, and I love it because of the moon. The full moon's depicted in both of these cards. Yeah, the courage to really embrace your intuitive gifts. That's it. Be one with yourself. Be courageous to really embrace them, to develop them, to be open. Crack open. Page of Cups. It might start off small, but with the Seven of Cups, I think you have a couple of gifts you can choose from. You're not limited to just one. I think it is up to you which gift you will focus on. And I think the divine, your ancestors, no, I don't think, I know, they want you to maybe focus on one thing first. Something that really makes you feel empowered. Power. Something that just feels right, where you feel comfortable. And then once you grow stronger with it, you can go ahead and just develop and just feel it out in what kind of area you want to maybe develop into. And maybe look for guidance. How about flow? How about flow? Actually, quick question to you, collective. How do you stumble across maybe important information? How does the divine communicate with you? That would interest me a lot. You can drop it down in the comment section if you feel guided to. Because I just randomly hear song lyrics, or all of a sudden something pops up on the internet, or a friend, literally a person, it can even be a stranger on the train, that all of a sudden starts talking about a topic that I might have thought about before, but I completely disregarded it before. And then this person keeps on talking about this topic, and all of a sudden I open up to it. This is how I often receive also guidance. Yeah. How about flow? I like that we always get one card. The Hermit. The Hermit. The Hermit is the energy that is enlightened, right? And I love how the star energy is also really depicted in here. And it's a lynx. Very nice. the Hermit. Virgo energy, ruled by Mercury. Exactly like Gemini. Hermit. And this is so in line because the Hermit is very calm energy. It's introspection, right? And when can you receive the most messages? When you're still. And this is exactly what this card depicts with the flow. It's calm, it's serene, it is maybe even a kind of standstill. This is, so maybe that was the answer. I think most of you actually receive the biggest downloads when you're actually going within. And for this, you do not have to be a meditation pro. For some of you, it might come as you go for a walk and you're listening to your music. And one could argue now, well, is that really going within? Because there is still a lot of noise. Well, your spirit guides know you though. And if you're a person who listens to music all the time, then they find their way to communicate with you. If you're someone who literally has to walk barefoot somewhere down a river stream when no one else is around, then you'll receive your downloads there. I'm talking in extremes right now. You'll know best what your most preferred introspective silent standstill is, you know? And the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, working on yourself. Using the silence to go within and to really work on yourself. And by doing the inner work, that's it. By doing the inner work, you're uncovering more and more of your gifts. Yeah. How about fulfillment? I love it. The Chariot. Yeah, it's coming in and it's coming in hot. And with the Eagle, I'm telling you, this is divinely guided. This has been long in the making. And the time is now. But your ancestors are watching you like a hawk. I know this is an eagle, but they're watching you like a hawk because they're not going to tolerate any low-vibing energies beside you. And they're also not going to allow you to be low-vibing, may I point out. They are going to be very strict with you. And that's good. And again, Eight of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. This is very interesting. The fulfillment comes as you're working on your abandonment issues. And by leaving this behind, this is how the fulfillment comes in. You moving out of that energy of lack. How about abundance? What about abundance? What about abundance? Whee, yay. And I love it already because I saw the Swan. Ace of Swords. Again, authenticity, truth. To be fair, the abundance in itself is already you being your most authentic self. Yeah. Page of Swords and the Nine of Cups. And I see the Seven of Cups again. Nope. Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds. It starts with a small communication, small message. But this is coming in as the wish fulfillment that you've been seeking. Not a shadow of doubt. Yep, justice is being served. For your purity. For you, really, Three of Wands, Page of Swords. For you, really, you're getting justice for being courageous, for standing in your power, speaking your truth, going within, doing the inner work. This is so interesting. I like this energy. And you know what I particularly like? It's going from dark to really light. Wow. Okay, that was a very, very calm message. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder, is there anything else that the collective needs to know in regards to... Okay, I'm hearing the Healing Oracle. Okay. Shades of the Soul, the Guidance and Healing Oracle from Aqua Moonlight. No way. Know your power and use it wisely. Being just with your gifts. Do not, and I repeat that, do not misuse your gifts. You are very powerful, collective. You don't mess with these powers. Yeah, I'm going to put this already. Listen closely, speak wisely. Okay. Any advice for the collective from their ancestors? Anything else? Replenish and invigorate your spirit. Recharge. That's what I'm getting as well. Be mindful, because if you're really tapping, find your muse. Yeah. And with find your muse, I'm actually getting find what sparks joy in you. Find what makes you reconnect to your source. Find your gift. Third eye chakra. You can't make this up. Yeah, those are very important messages. Yeah, and be unapologetically yourself. Your authenticity is key here. Know your power well. Know your power and use it well. Your third eye chakra is opening up or has already opened up. Anything else that wants to come through? One last card. Then we're going to wrap this up. I mean, come on. Connect with spirit. I think your ancestors actually want you to really reach out. To not only rely on tarot readers online. I know this technically is counterproductive, but no. I'm not doing those readings because, I don't know, embrace the spiritual love. I like the purple energy, sorry. But all those messages that you're receiving also through my channel, through all the channels that you're watching, they should be an intuitive exercise for you. And they should actually help you grow your gifts, to trust in your own abilities. You should not go for tarot readings or oracle readings, etc., and blindly trust it. For this, you are too powerful, collective, okay? You are. If you have made your way to my channel, I truly believe that you are very strong spiritual warriors. You have a purpose here. Technically, everyone has a purpose on this earth. Okay? And having a purpose does not mean that you have to be the next freaking Nobel Prize winner. Okay? Your purpose is simply being here, embracing your gifts and sharing that with the world. And if I can encourage you with this channel, then I have already done a great deal of my purpose. Anyway, trust yourselves. And of course, yes, I always love it when you're coming back. And of course, if you enjoyed this reading and you thought it was helpful, and if you got it too, hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. But yet again, only if you feel guided to. And I'm sending you absolute love and light. And your ancestors want you to know you're going to kick some serious ass. Okay? Let's get it. Take care. Bye-bye.